White flag raised, off and racing. So race 2 is the 5-year-old Geldings Maiden, kindly sponsored by Tattersalls. We take 16 fences. The first one they take, they'll jump 4 times, and through the early exchanges, up there prominent is What You Got There, the Waterford trained runner, alongside Driscoll's Hill. They're 1 and 2, leading up by 4 lengths to Workplace, who's shading the third at the moment from Insidious, who's on the inside in the black jacket in 4th. And we've lost the top one, Kilvinogue, unshipped. Johnny Barry at that fence, he's quickly on his feet. Horse is okay, but Kilvinogue, number 1, is out at fence 1. On now to the second, and as they move over, Driscoll's Hill and What You Got There. These two shuffle on by a lead of some 7 or 8 lengths now. From in 3rd place is Insidious. So they've got 3 fences to jump in the back straight this time. And What You Got There, Brian Dunleavy, shares the lead with Dar Allen aboard Driscoll's Hill as they rise at this next one. Insidious takes it in 3rd, and then we've got Workplace. The Hackett runner is in 4th position. Then Duffrey C in the navy and black jacket is back in 5th on the inside of Sunshine Diamond. And then out deep on the track is Wings on Wheels, this one ridden by Johnny Harley. Further back then to the tail end of the field is the Old Bog Road. Just ahead of that one is Nothing to Do With You, and another horse who is towards the rear is Wings on Wheels. Glasgow Dan sits midfield at the moment, so into the dip they travel before they take the bend to complete the first circuit. Just the one casualty to date, that was the one who exited at the first, that's Kilvinogue. But it remains Driscoll's Hill disputing the running with What You Got There. They have an advantage of 2 lengths over Insidious, who's followed then by Workplace. Further back then to find in 5th place, that's Wings on Wheels, who's improved its position. So coming along now to fence number 6, and Driscoll's Hill. What You Got There, power over that fence, 5 or 6 lengths clear from Insidious. In 4th is Workplace, and then 5th and 6th positions are Wings on Wheels and Duffrey C, who in turn then is tracked towards midfield by Sunshine Diamond. Just be careful, please. There's a loose horse running down the back straight. It's a bit erratic. So the field take the next one and now climb up the hill for the second time. And that's Driscoll's Hill and What You Got There. They're 1 and 2 from Insidious, who is happy to sit a close 3rd, the Steel Grey Gelding for the Bow team, followed then by Workplace. And after these, one who picked on landing there was Nothing to Do With You. So heading towards halfway in this 5-year-old Geldings Maiden. What You Got There on the inside in the blue and white, Driscoll's Hill. They've been almost joined now by both Workplace and Insidious. Deep on the track in the red cap, improving, is Wings on Wheels. And just in behind that one on the inside is Duffrey C. After these, towards midfield, is Nothing to Do With You, and then Sunshine Diamond and the Jeweller's Pet. The Old Bog Road remains towards the back of the field with Glasgow Dan. So they've come past halfway. We've got 6 more fences to negotiate in this 5-year-old Geldings Maiden in the splendid sunshine here at the Muskerry Hunt races. And as they swing for home for the penultimate time, What You Got There for the Paul Power Yard in Waterford is half a length in front from the Kinsale area runner for the Lordens, that's Driscoll's Hill. They lead up by 2.5 lengths then from Insidious, who's racing in company for the 3rd place with Workplace. Back then to find in 5th, about 6 lengths down, is Wings on Wheels, who in turn is followed by Duffrey C. And then comes the Jeweller's Pet, followed through then by, next up, Nothing to Do With You. So through the winning post they come. They pass the judge with a circuit to race. Driscoll's Hill, half a length to the good now from What You Got There. They rise at 5 out. Driscoll's Hill, What You Got There, lands back up alongside. These two from Insidious, followed by Workplace and the Jeweller's Pet, who's improved round the outside to close up into 5th. Into the back, 4 more fences left to jump. Driscoll's Hill and What You Got There have done all the donkey work at the head of affairs. Are they sitting ducks to the likes of Insidious and Workplace and the Jeweller's Pet, who are trying to close as they clear that next one? And it's still What You Got There leading from Driscoll's Hill, Workplace, Insidious, and then back in 5th is Nothing to Do with You, followed by the Jeweller's Pet, and then comes Wings on Wheels, in turn followed by Duffrey C, and then the Old Bog Road begin to stay on a bit, followed through then by Glasgow Dan. Pulled up was Sunshine Diamond, so 2 to jump. And that's What You Got There. Insidious, now produced by Barry O'Neill, comes up to challenge and take over. So Insidious, Barry O'Neill has waited. He's going on in company with Driscoll's Hill. Weakening back into 3rd position now is What You Got There. Driscoll's Hill on the level, just in front from Insidious as they come round the final bend. 1 fence left to jump. It's Driscoll's Hill and Dara Allen. Insidious is in his slipstream for Barry O'Neill in 2nd, and they go on from the Jeweller's Pet, and then staying on into 4th then is the Old Bog Road. Also staying on is Wings on Wheels. But as they drive down to the final fence, Driscoll's Hill is finding more from the front. Insidious now being urged to get closer. Then the Jeweller's Pet and Wings on Wheels is staying on steadily in behind, closing in 4th. Driscoll's Hill needs a good jump at the last and gets it, and that could be crucial. Driscoll's Hill is keeping up the momentum, and he's 3-4 lengths too good for Insidious, and then staying on all the time in 3rd is Wings on Wheels. But Driscoll's Hill across the line in front, photo for 2nd, involving Insidious and Wings on Wheels. The Jeweller's Pet was 4th, and in turn they were followed by the Old Bog Road, and then next up was Workplace.
The result of the second race: first, number 10, second, number 20, third, number 3. Number 17 was fourth. 10-23. Number 17 was fourth. Your distances were 3.5 lengths ahead and 6 lengths. 3.5 lengths ahead and 6 lengths. The third race, the open lightweight race for novice riders, sponsored by Broadfield Leisure Centre. There are 7 runners. The runners and riders: 1 Mr. J.M. Fennell claiming 5. There will be a change of rider for number 1. Number 3, Mr. J. Mulvihill. Number 4, Miss S. Fox. Number 5, Mr. P.J. Cody. Number 6, over the page, Mr. T. Walsh. Claiming 5. Who